By late 1953, the economic boom that had arrived after the Second World War had already transformed the country.
We were a self-confident people for the first time since 1929. People putting money in the banks. The real wages were going up 4.5% a year. It's just incredible to think about that now.
America in the 1950s was very rapidly becoming a consumer society. People were buying more and selling more than ever before in history. For the first time, more Americans were doing white-collar work than manual labor. Advertising, marketing, and public relations were now the preferred professions.
I can certainly do with 8 or 10,000, but I don't know anything about public relations.
Who does? You got a clean shirt, you bathe every day, and that's all there's to it.
In the shadow of the Cold War, it seemed almost patriotic to be part of the American economic miracle, to be a member of a corporate team and follow its rules.
When I became a salesman, like the man with the gray flannel suit, I was told where to buy my clothes. It might not have been a gray flannel suit, but it better be a blue one. And there was a lot of choices of colored shirts as long as they were white. You called attention to yourself if you deviated from the norm, and nobody did. Nobody did. We all looked the same.
I think people kind of like to be dressed alike and follow the same sort of social customs. You were expected to have at least 2 drinks at lunch, preferably martinis. If anyone said, "I'll have a Perrier," they would have been laughed at.
And when they advertised for secretaries, they specified good-looking. It was not a good time for women in the workplace.
Miss Lawrence, this is Mr. Rath. Miss Lawrence will be your secretary.
How do you do, Miss Lawrence?
Very glad to meet you, Mr. Rath.
We always give a new man the prettiest secretary.
There were no female managers. None. It wasn't even considered.